Hello and welcome back to Coding with Flow. In this video, we are going to continue our previous series on how to convert the website into an Android app using WebView in Android Studio. So please subscribe this channel that motivates me and you will get the notification when I upload a new video. So let's get started with today's video. In this video we are going to build the no internet connection screen, means here this type of screen. You can see I don't have connected my internet and Wi-Fi, so I will get this error. Okay, after that when we do the connection and open our app, then our fiverr.com will work. And as you know, we are currently converting our fiverr.com into an Android app. So let's get started with doing that. First of all, let me remind you what we are going to build in this video, or what we had done in our previous videos. So first of all, we had implemented the web view and the progress bar, and on previous video we have an bug when we load our data, then we was showing the circular process bar instead of horizontal. So the changes we have to make is we have to convert the process bar style to process bar style horizontal. Okay, after that we had already added our internet permission, and on main activity we had declared our web view, our website and process bar, process dialog. And process bar and process dialog is as per your need what you have to implement in your own project. So here we had casted it and loaded our URL, and after that we had added this web view client to implement the on page, means our next page will open in our current app only. After that we had also casted our progress bar and created the new process dialog. After that we had implemented a web chrome client, and in that we had declared it new to web chrome client, and we had set it the visibilities and a process, and we had set our title to loading. So when our page load, we had dismissed our process bar and process dialog. So till, and we had also implemented the can go back method, means when we are moving or pressing back button, our app is not closing, instead of it was just moving our web page to back. Till yet we had done. Now today's we are going to implement the no internet connection. As I had shown you, I will try to do my best in this video. So first of all we are going to design our layout for that. So first of all we had created the relative layout, and after that we had declared its width and height to the match parent. Okay, after that we had added the background color to white, and we had simply declared the ID to its relative layout. Then we had implemented the new image view with will be 240 dp and height also 240 dp, and we had declared a source of no internet. And as you know, we can add the new images from right clicking on the drawable folder. So when we click on drawable, we get new button, and here you have to search for vector assets. After that click on this small icon and search for network or simply net. So you will find these options. Out of this I had used this. You can also use this and this to create in your project. So we had created it with no internet.xml and shown here. Then we had set its central horizontal true and created its ID. It is for design purpose only. we are not going to do any change in our main activity.java. Then we had written an text of no internet connection, width will be match parent and its height also of wrap content. After that we had set its alignment, so it should be below to no connection logo. After that we had implemented its alignment to center, text size is 26 sp and we had also assigned its id to text no connection. And then we have created this button, so its height will be 55 dp and its width will be 140 dp, and we had said its text will be retray and background will be current as color asset, and we had declared its text color to white and its text size is 22 sp. After that we had said it to it should be below the text no connection and it this also be the center horizontal. After that we had added the margin top to 60 dp and created its own unique id. After that we have to access the network state, so we had declared this permission. So use this permission, then this much will be auto generated and simply write access network state. So by this we can simply see the current status of the network in the Android device. So here our design part is completed and our manifest work completed. There is no need of styles.xml, so close it, and after that we are going to create an object of relative layout and button. Then we are going to cast it in our on create method, and we are going to create a unique or a void method that will be check connection. This will generate an error, so simply click on it, then click on red bulb and create method check action in main activity. After that you have to come on that method and write this much code. So connectivity manager, this is an object and here we had get the connectivity service. Then we have to write network info, then this is for Wi-Fi, so we had written variable Wi-Fi and connectivity manager dot get network info is in bracket and connectivity manager dot type Wi-Fi. By this line of code we will get that the Wi-Fi is connected with our device or not, and with same process we had written it for mobile network. So here we are getting does our mobile network is connected or not. After that we are going to check the connection, so if Wi-Fi is connected means this Wi-Fi is connected, then we are going to load our webview.load URL. Otherwise we are not going to show it. So erasing from here, it will cause an error. So after that we have to write else if our Wi-Fi is connected, then we are going to load our page and we are going to make our web view visible. Otherwise it will be gone, and here we have to gone relative layout, so relative layout will be not appear, and with this three line you have to write in mobile network dot is connected, means here we are going to check if mobile network is connected, then we are going to load our URL and set our web view to visible, and if our relative layout is not our mobile network is connected, then we are going to dismiss our relative layout, else we are going to simply make our web view gone and relative layout visible. Okay, so this was our tutorial on how to make or how to check the internet connection in Android Studio. So this is our series going on. If you are interested in more videos, then please make sure you subscribe this channel Coding with Flow to get latest notification, and it motivates me to make the awesome video for you. So please make sure you subscribe this channel, and don't forget to like and share this video with the person who needs this type of videos. And also please comment, had you implemented this code in your project or not. So thanks for watching Coding with Flow. Bye bye.